Should you print your own shirts or use print on demand? Let's find out. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope your 2021 is off to a great start already. And if we don't know each other, my name is Kerry, and I created this channel to bring you the best strategies, secrets, and hacks to grow your online business, grow your sales and profits. And I'm so excited about today's video. We're going to talk about if printing your own t-shirts as opposed to using print on demand is a waste of time or a good idea. We'll talk about some of the pros and cons of each and break down some of the different ways that you can do this. So let's dive in. If you've watched any of our videos before, you know that we teach a lot about print on demand, and you probably know what print on demand is. But real quick, for those who do not know about print on demand is basically where you can partner up with a company who will print all of your orders, your t-shirts, your apparel, one by one, and will ship those to your customer for you. It saves you a ton of time, and that's probably the biggest benefit of print on demand. And I'll tell you right off the bat in this video that I absolutely think you should be using print on demand as opposed to printing your own t-shirts. But stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you why. Now, there are so many benefits to print on demand. It's a lot, and I'm not going to go through all of those. But what I really want to do in this video is break down the cost, what the actual cost is of having your shirts screen printed and doing it yourself, shipping the items yourself, all that stuff, as opposed to using print on demand. And I believe if you are a one-man kind of online business owner, if you have an online t-shirt or apparel brand and you're a one-man show, the most important resource that you have is time. And you should be putting that time into marketing and sales, not printing t-shirts, not shipping them yourselves, because there is a much better alternative, and that is print on demand. So we're going to dive into my computer screen, and we're actually going to break down the costs of printing yourself or using print on demand. Before I show you my screen, I do want to talk about heat transfer real quick. Now, I don't think heat transfer is really a viable way. Like getting a heat press and doing vinyl is really not a viable way to print your own t-shirts if you have any kind of business. The reason being is because it takes so long. You know, if you're planning to do a couple orders a month, then maybe you could consider this, but I don't see it being a good use of your time because it takes so long to do. Now, screen printing can be a viable way to do it. It's very high quality, right? Screen printing is great. You can crank out a lot at one time, and you could either do this yourself, or what I recommend would be outsourcing to a local screen printer, because it's very cost effective, and I'll show you those costs here in just a minute. So let's dive into my computer. Let's look at screen printing versus print on demand cost analysis. All right, you're looking at my screen. I'm going to break this down. This is just a little spreadsheet I put together. Now, for context, I have done a lot of screen printing. Now, I don't do it myself, but I outsource it to a local screen printer. So when I have screen printed orders, I will order the items in bulk from a wholesaler like Sanmar or SS Activewear, and I'll ship those over to my local screen printer. I'll then send my local screen printer an email with the design files, the quantity, sizes, and let them know what I need. And then in a few days, I can go pick up that order from the screen printer. So I do have some experience doing that, and I kind of know what approximately the cost should be. So on the left side, you see fulfilling yourself. On the right side, you see the cost with average cost with print on demand. I've broken down some of the timing, the cost of the product, shipping, all that kind of stuff. And I've given a green kind of highlight to the winner on each side and a red highlight to the loser. So let's start off first with the cost for each shirt. And the cost, the shirt that we're kind of comparing here is the Bellin Canvas 3001. It's kind of what I base this off of. Now, fulfilling yourself, going out to a wholesaler and ordering a Bellin Canvas 3001 is about $3.10. That's kind of an average cost. Over on the right, you see with print on demand, that's going to run you about $9 average, $9-10. So you can see right off the bat, screen printing wins because the cost is so much less. Now, keep in mind, print on demand includes the print cost, the actually printing the design on the t-shirt. So that's why you see in the second column, cost to print. With screen printing, on average, it's about $2. And that's really if you're doing like 2 colors, limited amount of colors, and you're ordering in big quantities. So in this scenario, you're putting up a lot of money up front. You're probably ordering 100 t-shirts at a time, and that's going to get you about a $2 cost to print. So you can see print on demand wins in this category because that print cost is included with this $9. Now, cost to ship. Yeah, it's definitely usually going to be a little bit cheaper to ship yourself for the postage, right? So fulfilling yourself wins in this category because the shipping cost is a little bit lower. Over on print on demand, it averages about $4 that's going to cost you to ship, but that includes the shipping label, the shipping bag, all of that packaging is included there. So you can see shipping material cost. Now, if you're ordering this in bulk from Amazon or from any kind of store, it might cost you I estimate about 25 cents per package. So print on demand, it's included with the cost again here. Now, this next one is one that I really want you to, understand and really take a hard look at. When you order in bulk and you have your items screen printed, and you're ordering, let's say 100 at a time, and then you're going to sell those on your website, you have to kind of guess at the sizes. I mean, you really do. You do guess. So, you're saying I want 10 larges and 10 mediums, and well, I only sell a little bit of smalls, so I want 5 smalls. So I estimate on average, you have at least a 10% kind of wasted shirt cost. So you're probably going to waste about at least $50 to $100 on every 100 shirts that you order, because you're not going to be able to sell those sizes. You're just guessing on the sizes, and you're going to have some sizes that sell out and some sizes that you can't sell. So in my experience with screen printing, there's always wasted shirt cost. Okay. Over on the right side, you see 0% is wasted because with print on demand, it's going order by order, and there's no wasted cost, right? It's just whatever you sell, they fulfill. Time devoted to each shirt. Now, I came up with $8 here because, this really depends on how you estimate your time. What I did is I looked at, I think I took an average cost of, let's say your time is worth, $20, $30 an hour, $40 an hour, and kind of divided that up on the time it would take you to actually print a shirt, fulfill it, talk to your screen printer, order the shirts, all that kind of stuff. And this is kind of what I came up with was, about $8 of your time would be devoted to each shirt. Obviously, with print on demand, there's no time. It's just automatically fulfilled. Again, total cost per shirt, we got $13 with print on demand. When you add in that $8 time cost, you get to $16.85. So print on demand wins. And then when you throw in the wasted shirts, which obviously, you can take these metrics however you want. But in my opinion, print on demand is so much better because, and you can see here's my kind of $40 per hour breakdown if that's what your time is worth. But in my opinion, print on demand wins, and it's really no contest. And the reason for that, and I'll go back to kind of full screen here. The reason for print on demand winning is because of the time savings. And again, I want to reiterate, if you're a one-man show or even if you have a small team, your time is best served in marketing and sales. Marketing and sales is the only thing that is going to put money into your bank account. If you as the business owner are in your office or in your house, in your room, using some kind of screen printing or heat machine and ordering shirts and then packaging them up and ordering all the supplies and doing all that stuff, I know from experience how time consuming that can be. And if you can take that time and put it into learning marketing, investing in yourself, investing in courses and coaching, and just writing emails and writing ads and all those kind of things that will generate money, that will generate revenue, you're going to have a much more successful business. Every day in my own businesses, whether that is on the t-shirt side, the e-commerce side, or on the course side, I fight for my time because my time is best spent connecting with my customers, selling my products, marketing, writing emails, writing ads, all those things that actually generate revenue. So I want you to really, really think about this, especially as we have a new year. Where is your time best spent? Is your time best spent ordering t-shirts and printing them yourself and shipping them yourself? Most likely the answer is no. And if you really, really, really want to do your t-shirts yourself and you don't want to use print on demand, I would heavily consider using a local screen printer. Go online, search for a screen printer, call around to a few, do your due diligence and pick a screen printer and send your orders there and consider even hiring somebody to ship your orders. Your time as a business owner is worth much more than someone you could hire for $8 or $10 per hour to ship orders for you. So there's lots of ways to do this here. I think the best way to do it is print on demand, even though the shirt cost might be a little bit higher than it is with printing them yourself and shipping yourself. that time there, that money difference is well worth your time, because your time is worth so much more. Hey, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Is it better to print your own t-shirts? Because I know this might be controversial. Or do you think print on demand is better? And what do you do in your online t-shirt or apparel business? Also, if you like this video, if you got some value out of it, hit the like button. That helps us get this video out to more people, and it tells the YouTube algorithm that this is good content. And also consider subscribing to the channel. If you're considering using print on demand for your business, the absolute best way to do that is with Shopify. Shopify is an online e-commerce platform that can host your entire business, your website, your products, everything, your marketing, all that stuff. Shopify is the complete all-in-one platform, and Shopify has an app store where you can find over 250 print-on-demand providers that you can link up with just a few clicks of a button, and they'll fulfill all your orders for you. So if you're considering print on demand, I want you to go to shirtschool.com/Shopify and get a 14-day free trial of the Shopify platform. It is the best way to run your business, and it is so simple to use and so simple to connect up with the print on demand provider and start making sales and start building that store in your business today. So go to shirtschool.com/Shopify, get a 14-day free trial, and we'll see you next week.